Hi guys, and welcome back to DIY Ideas, and welcome to a new scarf video where you don't need to know how to crochet or knit or anything like that with this really cute puffy wool that it has these loops that you kind of just pull through each other, and then you can make and create these really cute patterns. I'm going to show you one today that actually looks the same on both sides, on the front and on the back. So you really just have two really nice sides. I'm going to show you now how this works. Have fun! Alright, so this is our puffy wool. I'm gonna take off the label here. This is yarn that's made up of these little loops that you can use without any crocheting hooks or knitting needles. You just need your fingers. I have 100 grams here, 9 meters long, and it's 100% micro polyester. It's so easy to do something with this. That's why I love it. I'm gonna take this off here. The color is this like yellow, mustard yellow. It's the number 2. And all right, let's see. It's a really big ball of yarn. And you can see here the single loops. I'm gonna kind of unravel this a little. Okay. And then I'm gonna count 10 of these loops. From the left to the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I counted 10 loops here, and I have them here on the side. Okay, and number 10. And then so I'm going to take my 10th, and then I will add the 11th to it. I will kind of turn it around behind, and then I will pull the 11th, actually, through the 10th. Okay? Just like through and up. Then here we have the next one. This is the 12th one. I'm gonna soon stop counting these. The next free one here in the lineup. This I will pull through from the front, through the back. So the first one I pulled from the back to the front, that's what I get here, and then this one I pull from the front to the back, and that's what we're creating here. So this is 2 different directions. Then we take the next one, always the thread that's behind, and we pull it from the back to the front, just like we did in the first one. Then again the next. And this one we do again from the front to the back. So always we switch off between the direction that we pull the loop through. Okay, this again from the back. As you can see, we're kind of creating a different pattern here. And with the other ones like this. Actually, if I were to turn this around, I would actually see this the same on the back side. It's just mirrored, but I'm not going to do this right now because, it might be a little confusing. Then again, from the front. Then from the back. From the front. From the back. And then here we have the last one. This one again from the front. Okay, so we're always kind of just switching off the direction that we're pulling the loops through. So we don't have to turn this around. We're just gonna work from left to right now, instead of turning it around like when you're knitting, when you're crocheting. So we have the thread now on the left, and then we will work towards the right. And that will just switch off. So now, it'll go from left to right, and then for the next row it's going to go again from right to left. We will keep the same exact pattern. So if in the row before we did it from the front, in this row we're also going to do it from the front. So we will keep the same pattern. We will continue the same pattern we just created in the first row, and we will pull this all the way through the scarf. Next one from the back. Same structure that we had before. Then the next one. The next loop here. This again we will do from the front. So we will take the thread to the front and then we will pull the next free loop through from the front. Here you can see, yeah, the same exact structure. Yeah, and then here we have the next one, and again from the back. Then, yeah, actually have to take this out. There was actually a little twist here in the loop itself, and it was just making it a little thinner, so we don't want that. And then I'm gonna again pull it through from the back. Okay, you can kind of see it here. Now I'm gonna quickly show you the back, actually. This is the first loop that I chose, that I pulled from the front. Obviously it looks on the back side as the opposite, so just mirrored. All right, so where am I? The next loop is again from the front. So the working thread again comes to the front and I pull it through from the front to the back. And we continue. Again from the back here, then from the front, here again, from the back, and then here we are again back at the last two loops of this row. This one again from the front, and this last one just like I started from the back. Okay, and this is what it looks like now. It looks super cute already, I think. You can see it's really like stable, even if you touch some of the loops. They are really, really nice and like connected to each other, and yeah, they don't just like slip out. Yeah, so you don't have to be too careful when handling the work, or when you put it down for a second. Yeah, so I'm going to continue doing this for a little while. Again, here from the right to the left, from the right to the left. So always, where you have your thread laying, so it's really simple. You could obviously turn this around if you wanted to, but I think this is actually the easiest solution to always work like we have been. So you don't have to swap anything around, you don't have to rethink about what you're doing, you just continue the exact same work, just this time from left to right or from right to left, depending on which row you're working on. Here, again from the front. Then again from the back. Here again from the front. And the last one here from the front, all the way through. And here we have, like a nice overview of what it looks like here after 3 rows in this pattern and what it looks like. I'm going to continue doing this here for the whole rest of the ball of yarn, and then I'll show you the update or the result. Okay guys, so here we are at the end of the ball of yarn. I have a tiny bit left here, but it's not enough for another row. The scarf has a really nice length here. Obviously you could make this wider or longer. We have about 30 centimeters in length. You could just, buy another ball of yarn, and then you can make it either wider or longer or both. And yeah. How exactly do I finish this off? So I'm gonna take the loop on the very far outside where my thread is not currently at. That's what I'm gonna start with. Then I'm gonna take the next one and pull it through And so we have this one safe. Then again, the next one, just all the way through. Then the next one and through. Okay, this one too. And so we're getting this nice like ridge here on top. The next one too. And we're going to do this all the way through to the end of this, this row, so that all the loops are safe and secure. Here we have the rest. We have 4 loops left over, but obviously that's not enough for a whole other row. I'm going to see if this works. Yes, it did. That I just kind of cut them apart, like down the middle. So just here in the middle where we have this little twist, I'm just gonna cut them, and then you have, like an open regular thread. Okay, this is open. I will pull this through the last loop, and then this is safe as well. We can put the thread, kind of like weave it through a little bit to hide the little bit of the rest of the thread into the scarf. And as you can see, it's not like really slipping apart, so you don't have to really worry about that. I'm gonna cut this off later, and then this really nice scarf is actually done. From both sides, exactly the same, it's exactly mirrored. That's what's nice about this specific pattern. So you have the same ridges here on both sides. Basically, it kind of looks like you're knitting on the right side. And you don't have one side nice and the other one kind of like more ugly as the back side. So yeah, this is really, really nice. Really nice and even. And yeah, really nice to wear on both sides. I really hope that you liked this video and that you liked this idea. If you did, then please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time here at DIY Ideas.